All right, welcome back. So it's been a few days. I'm doing this kind of in my spare time when I have time, mostly on the weekends. So I kind of need to reorient myself with where I'm at, where I left off. I know drive shaft exhaust, shifter, interior is taken apart. Drive shaft and exhaust are out, and unfortunately I don't have anyone with me here today, so I'm not sure if I'll be dropping the transmission. The trans is drained and ready to start the process of getting it out, but I don't want to drop it by myself if I don't have to. A friend of mine's coming over tomorrow, so I'll be able to work on getting the transmission out tomorrow. So today I might just get stuff more ready for that, as far as disconnecting the I'll show you. Well, maybe I won't. I don't have my light, but I need to get the transmission dipstick loose so that can come out with the transmission. I need to loosen some motor mounts also, so that the motor can kind of tilt back so we can pull the trans off. And then I could probably get started on the interior stuff, doing the clutch and brake pedal and the master cylinder. And actually I think that's it. I was thinking that there would be more, but oh, and then I could probably do the trans tunnel. I have an angle grinder and stuff. I have to, if you don't know, I'll show you. With this, I think I touched on it a little bit, but basically this part has to get clearanced a little further upward so that it'll fit in here. And that's where this piece comes in. So you clearance up here, and this fits right on there so that you can seal out the outside elements and all that jazz. So I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna go with this yet. I think I'm gonna start with the trans dipstick and work that way, and then I'll maybe do the master cylinder and stuff so that it's kind of knocked out. I was thinking that there was gonna be more to that than it seems that there actually is. So that's good news, actually. So we will get cracking, and I'll keep you updated with where I'm at. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so I am working on the master cylinder placement for this kit. So I'll show you. As you can see on the firewall here, there's actually a cutout already. That's just a rubber grommet, so I'll be able to move that out of the way, and I'll have to drill the holes on either side of here and here of that for the actual fasteners to go in there, the bolts and stuff. But I wanted to show you guys the kit here. So Grannas sends you a kit here that basically is how it fits up. So there's an adapter here for this Tilton master cylinder. This part goes against the wall. You fasten this on, you fasten this to the firewall, and then the reservoir sits on top of here. Well, with this clamp to hold the reservoir on. And yeah, so I'm gonna throw all of this together and put this together, and then we'll drill our holes and try to get it installed. I will probably need to take my driver's seat out. I recommend doing it drilling from the inside. There's already kind of some dimples on the firewall on the inside where those holes should be drilled out. So we'll get this assembled, pull out the driver's seat, and then get ready to drill some holes out. All right, so now that we got these put on, I made sure to throw those washers in there. I missed those the first time around, so I went back and threw the washers in there. Now I need to take my driver's seat out, which I'm really not looking forward to. Shouldn't be too bad, but my power seat gear is like worn out, so it doesn't move, so I have to like manually move it in order to get to the bolts to take it out. So it's a bit of a pain, but we'll get started on that so we can progress forward. So seat has to come out, and then I can lay on the ground and be as comfortable as possible while working under the dashboard, doing the pedals and all that jazz. So here we go. Now that that's out of the way, I can get some of this stuff out of the way. And then I'll be able to lay here and have more space to work under there. So let's clean this up a little bit and move on. This is gonna be a little disorienting, but I'm under the dash, upside down. This is the firewall. So you look up here, there's the, well, that's the other side of that grommet. So I had to pull that piece of foam out. But there's the divots and stuff for where you're gonna drill out. And that's the back side of that grommet. So I need to push that out and somehow drill those holes out. And then we will be good. I can actually also take out, this is the brake pedal right here. So I can take that out and kind of gain a little more space to work. Not a ton. I'm already kind of crowded in here. So I'll take that out somehow, and then we'll be good to start working on that stuff. All right, so I got the rubber grommet pushed out. I don't remember if I showed you this already. So the rubber grommet's out. You can kind of see a lot better of what that looks like. The Japanese versions, which obviously this one is, has that already kind of cut like that. Apparently USDM Supras don't. But I believe Joel said, don't quote me on this, I think he said it was a 1/2 inch diameter, 3/4 inch diameter. Watch his videos if you're doing left-hand drive. But he said for the center of that, that's the diameter of that. So I have that open. I have a 90-degree drill here that I'm going to use to drill through on the inside, because there's dimples. I'll try to, I don't think I got a really good view of that for you guys before. Let me find a light so I can show it to you. I'm not the most flexible human in the world, so this isn't the easiest thing for me. So, as you probably can see, there's dimples right there where the bolt will go through. I got a 90-degree drill to get in there and drill through that. I got a couple drill bits. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use a 3/8 inch, so I'm going to use one as like a smaller one as a pilot, and then we'll drill out with that other one. So wish me luck. All right, so I just got done drilling these holes for the screws to go in. I haven't got this set in there yet, but I don't know if you'll even be able to see that. But the holes are drilled. I'll show you the back side. All right, so here you can see there they are. Bring our pedal in here and we should be good to go. I'm happy with that. So we'll get in here, grab the pedal, and yeah, we'll officially have a clutch pedal in here, and then we'll throw the brake in here too. We'll be good. Sweet, I'm super excited. All right, so welcome back. Well, maybe not for you. It's the next day for me. So I pulled the master cylinder out again. I just put some thread lock in these. They don't really need to come out again. So I just put some thread lock Permatex Blue on there, just to kind of hold those in place, make sure that they don't unthread or anything like that. And I went through the process of checking to see how this lines up with the clutch pedal, and I had a lot of extra space here with I can't remember what this is called, but I had a lot of space, so I was able to thread that in, kind of eyeball it. I know it won't be perfect. There's going to be some different things that get in the way with the firewall and stuff like that, but just to have a better idea of where the rough idea of where it should be. But as I was putting it back in, I realized I should probably just throw the pedal or the clutch line on it now. That way I don't have to go through trying to like weasel my way in there to screw it on there later. So I'm just gonna pop, there's a seal here. You may not be able to see it because I'm wearing black gloves. You just pop that out, thread in our fitting, and then be able to thread our clutch line onto here. Get that tight. I don't want to like over torque, but I want it to be tight on there. So that's done. Thread this on here. Again, I probably could have done this later. Just didn't want to have the headache of trying to fit it all in there. Oh, I probably should have assumed that this is also... Oh, this is not a 14. I wonder... I'm going to orient this that way. That way it kind of runs back. Yeah. So, now that we got this on there, I'm going to go ahead and get back in the wheel well of the car. Throw this back into the slot, and we will get cracking on putting the clutch pedal in. So here goes nothing.